Hey guys, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and I'm here today with a kit up video, but it is the first of a series that I'm going to create a playlist for on my channel, and this is going to be a long-term project. It is my bucket list 2024 challenge kind of deal. So what I am kitting up is my very first cross-stitch conversion. Now, if you are unaware of what a cross-stitch conversion is, I'm going to tell you. A cross-stitch conversion is where you take a cross-stitch chart and you transform it into a diamond painting. Let me grab, where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, couldn't find the chart. This is the chart that I picked and the image. It is Bona, which is the artwork by Richard Lorenz. It says that up top. I got this from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is legally licensed, and I am doing this bird as my first cross-stitch conversion. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Very, very, very excited. So what I did was I went to Heaven and Earth Designs and I started looking around to find a kit that I liked. Now, you can't just pick out a cross-stitch chart and go, okay, this is what I want to do. I mean, you can say that, but it doesn't mean that you're actually going to get to do that. You need to take the stitch count and divide it by 4. So what that means, hang on, let me get this sticker on, and then I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have to find this number. So it says finished design size is 250 by 250. Okay, so it's saying it's 250 stitches by 250 stitches. Width to height. Okay, so it's saying that if I was cross-stitching this on 25 count fabric, it would be 10 inches wide and 10 inches tall. Okay, well, we have to take that 250 and we have to divide it by 4. So that becomes how many centimeters your kit is going to be. How many you know, like when you get a kit and it says it's 50 by 60. So that is what that is going to mean. So let me see if I have a calendar on my iPad. I am having terrible problems. Oh, it might help if I turn it up the right way. Oh, I'm having terrible problems getting into my thing. Do I have a calculator on here? That'd be hilarious if I don't. Nope, I don't. All right, let me download a calculator real quick. I have one on my phone, but my this will work. My phone is being used for the video, so I can't do it on there. All right, come on, you can do it. Come on, almost done. There we go. All right, so what the hell? Oh. All right, so 250 divided by 4 equals 62.5 centimeters high by 62.5 centimeters wide. So, you know, let's just say it's a 65 by 65, okay? That just makes it kind of easier to just say that. It'll be a little smaller than that. So some of the kits, like, You know how everyone is looking for Agnes? Well, Agnes is available as a cross-stitch kit. However, I will tell you, let's see. Let me find, let me go to Heaven and Earth Designs here real quick. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to do charts by artist. And we're going to scroll down. There's a lot of charts and a lot of licensed artwork. Trying to get to the L's. I'm close. Okay. Richard Lorenz. So here is Agnes. So the stitch count for this one is 575 by 718. Okay. So let's go to our calculator. I guess it has ads. Yeah, gonna have to find a different one. Okay, so where is the clear? Okay. What did I say, 575 divided by 4? So that's gonna be 144 centimeters by, what was the other 7 something? 718. So 147 centimeters by 179.5 centimeters. Okay, so 147 by 179. Let me write this down. So 148 by 180. I'm just rounding up here. Okay, centimeters. So 180 centimeters in inches. 70 inches. And 148 is 58 inches. Okay. So we know that, so if I take 170 inches divided by 12, so this is 5.9 feet by 4.8 feet. That's a really big painting. It's a really big painting. So I'm like, okay, that is way too big. Cannot do that. So I went searching for something else. And I found a whole bunch of birds that have not been released. Now, that's not to say that Richard has not, you know, contracted with them to release Bonafide, but they haven't so far. Hopefully they won't anytime soon. So I get to do, there it is. I'm going to get to do him and be the first to do him as a diamond painting, at least to my knowledge. I don't know that anyone else is, because I guess I shouldn't say that, because it is quite possible that someone else has done a cross-stitch conversion of that bird, of that cross-stitch chart, of that image. But for now, I'm going to say he's mine. So I'm very excited. How I went about this is, of course, I bought the cross-stitch chart, and then I needed to find and figure out where I was going to source my drills. Now, I do follow Katie from Diamonds and Washi, and I know that her first cross-stitch conversion ever, she sourced it with Cooper Diamonds. or Cooper drills or something like that. And she did not have a good experience. She did not have a good experience. She actually ended up trashing that project, which hers was massive in size as well. I mean, the one she's working on now is massive in size, but she has no intention of displaying her kit when it's done. So that's okay for it to be massive. I want to be able to display Agnes. So I want to be able to put Agnes on my wall. So Agnes cannot be that big. So I went with this one. I know that her second cross stitch conversion, big project, is from, she had that sourced from Evermoment on AliExpress. And then she had also done one from Jada Gem Shop, which was like a pre-one done. She didn't have to do the sourcing. It was a put together cross stitch conversion kit, because essentially it's the same size as one of the princess panels. All right, there's a 7. I'm just trying to pull out my 7s now. Oh, is this the one that I had? Yep, this is the one I already had. All right, we're gonna see if I can get these in here, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a bigger container. But we can try. Oh, nope. I did it. Come on. There we go. Oh, for mother. All right. Really? Okay. These drills are just going in the trash can. Okay. So, I decided to go with Jada Gem Shop. I'd heard very good things about Jada Gem Shop. I heard that their kits were amazing. Their canvases were fantastic. I have never made a purchase from Jada Gem Shop before. I do own 4 of, not the princess panels, but there's another artist that has done like fan art that are like portraits of the princesses, and they are sold on Jade's site. Well, someone was destashing them at a very good price, and I grabbed 4 of them at this price because I wanted to do them for Samantha, because she loves Disney and loves the princesses. So I wanted to do them for her. But I haven't done any of them yet. And they were, you know, so I haven't done any kits from Jada Gem Shop. So I didn't know, I have nothing to base it off of. But I have had many people tell me that the quality of her kits is top-notch, the quality of her drills is top-notch, and that she's got great customer service, you know, all of these things. Well, I am going to say, I do not like to heavily criticize small businesses. I like to support small business. That is very important to me. And I understand that things happen. Things happen. Things come up. Most people that own small businesses, they have a day job, so to speak. Their small business is what they moonlight on. So, you know, I'm not going to sit there and say or tell somebody that I think that they're a terrible company. Sorry, I can't find a number again. Yep, that was another one. Okay, we're going to do this one first. I did not have a joyful experience with working with Jada Gem Shop. to be quite honest, the customer service was pretty much non-existent. I felt ignored. I felt like my business was not appreciated in any way, shape, or form. I actually felt like I was an inconvenience to the shop. It had a link at the top for you to click if you needed a quote for a cross-stitch conversion. So I did that. I sent an email. I would like a quote as to how much it would cost for me to do this image as a cross-stitch conversion. I sent her the dimensions and I sent her the floss usage chart, or the floss legend, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't hear anything for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no response. I wanted this kit to be able to work on it during the 2-month Richard Lorenz event. That was now not going to happen. I sent, after the first week, I sent another follow-up message. Still took another week before I heard from her. Everyone kept telling me, when I talked to some of the people that had recommended her, that, well, something must be going on. She's not like this. I mean, I actually had a couple of people that told me that they had actually emailed her after I had and gotten a response. And I'm like, okay, well, what the hell is going on? I cannot find this label. And I did not see 712 that I had done this one before. There's 721. Yeah, I'm not seeing 712. Okay. Making sure that nothing is sitting on top of. Get in there. And I didn't pull it out over here, did I? I am not seeing it, guys. Do you guys see it? Oh, hold on. Here's one that's upside down. Nope. Well, this is aggravating. All right. Well, I'm just going to set this to the side and I'll deal with it later. Maybe I'll find it once I get some more of this stuff off of here. All right. So we're going to jump to the 8s. So, and I don't think I had done any 8s. No, I had not. All right. So, you know, it was just, I don't know. It was very, I was getting frustrated. I finally posted something on her Facebook page, and like a day after, I finally got a response. Basically, I was told it was X amount of dollars, and she would create a listing on the page, on her web page, and I would just pay that. I had asked about having specialty drills. She told me that she had included those in that price, and that she was going to expedite the order so that it would get here in more like 2 to 4 weeks than the standard 6 to 8 weeks, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, hold on. That goes with that. All right, I think I have all the numbers for these. All right, this one is like that, so let's do a bigger container. So I didn't hear from her or get that taken care of and paid for until the 26th of December, the day before my surgery, day after Christmas. So I heard from her. She created the listing and I paid for it. She told me it would be in by the last week in January, first week in February, at the latest. Okay, awesome. Thank you. In the meantime, I had heard that right before Christmas, she had been having some health issues. So I don't know whether or not the health issues were actually happening sooner, earlier in the month or whatever. And that was the holdup. But that was how it went. I wasn't given options. I wasn't given, well, these are add-ons that we can do. What would you like? Or do you want none of them at all? Because then I would have known that that having the symbols on the legend was an extra thing. I'm still having kind of a little difficulty about that. What good is you making stickers for me if the symbols aren't on the stickers? That to me makes absolutely no sense. That's just ridiculous. Who is going to want pre-cut stickers that don't have the symbol on it? That's just like crazy. Crazy to me. One of the standard extras is having grid lines. I was never asked if I wanted grid lines, but my canvas sure came with it. So why is it that I was offered some of the upgrades, but not something as basic and as common as having the symbols printed on my sticker labels? Of course I'm going to want that. But you know what? It is what it is. It gave me the excuse to finally purchase the Xyron sticker maker, which I had been debating on. But like 90% of the kits I was getting came with pre-cut stickers that had all the information on them. So I didn't need to, make stickers for them. But, now I'm in a situation where I do. So we made them. The one advantage to doing them myself with this is that my husband was able to enlarge them for me so that I could see them better. My God, the static is just terrible. So, that was really good. That was an added bonus. I can tell you sitting here trying to peel them apart is not an added bonus. But I've learned something here that I need to leave some of the excess stickers so I have something to grab onto. If I need to there we go. If I need to trim it afterward, then I need to trim it. That's fine. But making it easier for me to grip. I'm not bothering to show you the canvas because it's just a plain canvas. It has scalloped edges. It has the little pin prickies around it. So it's, it's your standard top quality, canvas. And it's blank other than the grid lines. There are no symbols on it. So when I go to start it, you guys are going to see that. I am going to document this all in its own separate private playlist. This is not going to be something I'm going to be working exclusively on. I am going to set since I've gotten it past, I mean, the Richard Lorenz event ends this week. So obviously I'm not doing it for that. It's going to be something that I think I want to do it like when I get 10% done, I'll do another update video and show you guys what I've done kind of deal and kind of mark it down that way. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this while doing a whip and chat because of the fact that I have to read it and look at it and count, and I don't think I'm equipped to do that right off the bat with my very first one. If I get really good at this, maybe I could try and do that. But at this point in time, that ain't happening. But this is like a big deal for me. It's also got 88 colors. It is the largest color count kit that I've done. My other major bucket list project that I want to do, and I don't know whether or not I will get it done this year or not, is to do a very high color count. I want to do a kit that's got 200 plus colors in it. I want to know what that is like. I want to experience that. That is going to probably require me to purchase a kit from either Diamond Art Studio UK. They have some high color count kits, or from Diamond Painting Deutschland. And they are going to be a little pricey because their kits in with the shipping, because they're both overseas. So, you know, that is something I'm going to have to save up for. I'm not going to be able to do that right away. As it was, this was $120 is what I paid to source the drills and the canvas. And like I said, it's a little frustrating because, of course, I've had to now make and create my own sticker labels, which is making this a lot harder than what it should have been. But, you know, I'm just looking at it. It's going to just be a labor of love. So, all right, guys. I am not going to bore you, not even with time-lapsing it. Me putting and kitting this all up. So I am going to stop the video here, and I'm going to finish kitting this up, and then I will come back and show you the storage containers all filled with the pretty colors. I'm going to get them organized like I want them, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using, and you will actually get to see the canvas at that point because we're going to do the washi tape and put the washi tape on my canvas going around. And go from there. All right. So I will return. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys. All right. So I'm back. This took a way longer time than I thought it was going to. So I'm glad I didn't try and make you guys suffer through it all with me. It has ended up taking me almost 4 hours to kit this project up. Part of that is because of my hand. Part of that is because of there being 88 colors. But the majority of it is because of how my drills were sourced. And I'm to the point right now where there has been way too many things that I guess you could say, I don't want to sugarcoat anything anymore. I pride myself on being honest and real on my channel. I try not to exaggerate anything. I try not to embellish anything. I try not to diminish anything. Essentially, I wish I could go back and I could pick a different company and do this all over again with a different company that was going to be supportive, that was going to be helpful, and that was going to offer me good customer service and good communication. I already told you earlier about the delays in everything, the disappointment in finally receiving it, and then the symbols weren't on the labels and me having to do it all myself. You know, I paid $120. That's not a little bit of money for me. That's a lot of money for me. That's a really, really big lot of expense for me for one project. Yes, this is an important project to me. It is, you know, a bucket list project for me, and I was willing to spend the money, but I wanted to have a good positive experience with it. And I'll be honest with you right now, I don't even want to start it. I'm so upset and I am so angry and just so disappointed. It's like this whole experience right now with how crappy everything has been with getting it and then receiving it and the disappointments that followed with that I'm not even looking forward to it anymore. Now that I've kitted it up, I was hoping that was going to, I love kitting up. I thought that was going to kind of kickstart it for me and get me excited. And there has been so many problems with kitting it up that it's just made me not want to do it even more. So I don't know that this might be the only video for a while. I don't know. I need to get some sleep. I need to not be in pain and think about it. Part of the break that I took, because it's been about 6 hours since I paused the video, is we took Samantha to the movies. And when we left, my back was hurting and my knees were hurting. When we left the movie theater and midway through the movie, my thumb and wrist started really hurting. So I've had pain there. I've had shoulder pain. Plus, on top of that, the back and my knees have been acting up. So I'm not in the best mental state right now because of my pain level. But it doesn't change what has transpired here. So everything is kitted up. It took one full Elizabeth Ward tray and then a partial, not quite half of a second one. This is all of the black. I was able to fit it all in 3 because this is black too. So it's 2 big ones and a little one. I didn't put labels on them because you can tell it's 310. So part of what else I discovered is I have heard many other creators that have done cross-stitch conversions go and tell me, and I have heard it relayed, that there are not, for all the DMC numbers that there are for floss, they don't all translate over into a DMC for drills. And I know that, and that's fine. But all of the other people and creators that I have heard about doing cross-stitch conversions have stated that the company will like include in a note or whatever that we substituted these colors because these don't exist. So we're replacing these colors with this color. Well, that only happened with one color in mind, but there was no conversation. Here I have a label for ecru, and I have no ecru drills. Well, I know there's no ecru drills. I figured it out by process of elimination because I had 712 drills and there's no 712 listed on the sheet. So I'm, intelligent enough to put 2 and 2 together. This was the first time I was doing this. If I didn't already know that these things weren't going to be translatable or transferable, a novice wouldn't know that necessarily. And it would be kind of, well, I'm missing a color and I have colors I don't need. The other thing was I paid extra to have AB and glimmer drills included in this kit. Well, they gave me 2 DMC numbers, 3822 and 3865. I was sent regular drills, AB drills, and glimmer drills. All of the colors that were ABs, I was sent regular drills for them as well. So I paid for drills that I'm not going to use. I have this bag full of drills that these aren't extras like that didn't fit in my case. These are because there was ABs for them. And then I have some that are in here. See how I have 3822 here, AB, because I chose to use the glitter drill. Why did I pay extra for drills when I could have had, you could have sent me either AB or glimmer for 3865 and 3822 and then given me another color in AB or glimmer instead of giving me and having me pay for the same DMC number but in both. I don't need it in both. And then to send me the regular DMC too, it's like when you buy a kit and it's got ABs in it, they don't send you the regular drill and the same DMC in AB unless I have had some instances with some smaller shops where they only want the specialty drills in certain places, sort of like an enhancement pack. But they'll have 2 different symbols because they want them to go in 2 different places. That's not the case here because she didn't give me any symbols. So as far as I know, everything is supposed to be just replaced. We're replacing this color with this color in an AB. But yet you sent me the regular drills too. So I noticed that halfway through kitting up, I'm kitting up and I'm like, why? Okay, this is the same. I already did this number. What is going on here? And then realized that. Once again, I think it falls into the lack of communication category. The quality of everything that I have received thus far seems very good. There is a lot of trash in these drills, and I discovered it because static is real, people. And I am not going to say I'm not blaming any company about static. It is just climate. It is the dry heat, the dry moisture in the air, because it is happening with every single kit I have kitted up. So that when I complain about static, that is just an overall diamond painting complaint, is the static in the drills this winter. I don't remember having this problem last year, but for whatever reason, it's been happening, and it's every company that I have kitted. I have kitted up Bella. I have kitted up DAC. I have kitted up Diamond Painting Bling Art. I have kitted up Dreamer. I have now kitted up Jaded Gem Shop. Same thing, no matter who it is. I've had the problem with static. Hang on, I need a drink, guys. So, but because of the fact that static is a thing, I have things exploding, drill bags exploding all over the place, and there's trash everywhere. What I mean by that, when I'm saying the trash I'm seeing now, extra pieces of plastic that aren't actually a drill, strips of plastic or the resin or whatever, that are just laying around. So there was tons of garbage from all the different colors coming out. I've heard that Jade has top-notch drills. I haven't gone to use them yet, But I can tell you there was an awful lot of trash that was jumping out just from the static. So, and that's just, like I said, things jumping out because of static. I haven't even started pouring them into a tray and looking at them yet. So that's a little disheartening. I don't know what it is, but there seems to be something dark that's leaving spots on my canvas. Up in here, I don't know if you can see it. Down in here. I'm assuming it's not going to make a difference because I'm going to be putting drills on top of the canvas anyway. So I figure it's either on the plastic cover, it's in the glue, or if it is on the canvas, it's going to get covered with drills anyway. I don't know if you can see it or not. This is the washi. Let me zoom you in here. This is a washi I decided to choose. A lot of the Richard Lorenz paintings have bubbles and stuff in them. And so I saw this and I thought this would be pretty cool to do with him. So it kind of went with the aesthetic. So that is the washi that I put around the canvas. I bought these bags at the dollar store. I use them for diamond art. So I have all the replacement drills, the regular drills in here, plus the extra ABs that I had glimmers for too. And then I just wrote the name of the kit on it. So I'll have that in case I need it. I picked out my tools. So I'm going to be using this Pure Bliss Wax Company Passion Fruit Limeade that I just unboxed in a small shop haul. I want to try it out. So this is going to be for my single placer. And then I'm going to try out from Stark No Nonsense this Whipped Putty Berries. This putty, so I'm going to try that out. I'm going to use my beautiful new pen from Enablers Outpost that is based off of their winning pen blank that they did. I chose these two cover minders. The bird because it is a Richard Lorenz bird. And then I kind of like the hanging out with my peeps because Easter is next month and I thought that would be cute. And then I'm using, this is my trash drill. It is the January Cover Minder Express from Bella. But this part comes out and is a cover minder. And then this is going to be my trash drill holder. And I'm going to use my Bella Caddy. And then these came actually with a my first Bella painting, which was a Mary's Diamonds painting kit. And these were in there. So I really love that. And then my Bella straightener. So those are going to be my accessories for this kit. And I have successfully loaded. A lot of people use Pattern Keeper. I don't have Android. And I guess my iPad died. That's lovely. Okay. Well, I don't have an Android, so I can't use Pattern Keeper. But there is a equivalent called Markup XP for Apple. And I have successfully loaded my chart in there. And it is all set and ready to go because I'm going to be using that in order to do my canvas. So I don't know when I'm going to get started on this, but it is good and ready to go. I'm hoping that my interest in it regenerates and that I'm able to move past my disappointment with so many things with it. Let me know down in the comments whether or not you think I should continue on, whether you would have been upset about these things or am I making too big of a deal out of it? It's quite possible. I'm in pain. I don't feel good. And I wanted everything to be perfect and it's not. So I don't know if whether that's unrealistic expectations on my part or whether or not that's my BPD rearing its ugly head and I'm just not catching it right now. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It does help and I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed and you'd like to be a part of my channel and my community, please go and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. And then you can hit the bell to be notified when I put up new videos. If you would like to support my channel, there is a link below where you can either do a one-time donation through Buy Me a Coffee and get entered into the monthly giveaway drawing, or there is a link for my new Patreon, and you can become a monthly subscriber to my channel through Patreon and get some behind-the-scenes content and extra stuff. So I look forward to seeing all of you in the next one. The next video would be me actually having completed and put some drills down. So we will see how things go. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.